Hey, how's it going, class? So, my name is Kevin Correa, and this is my project proposal for CS 3500, section 003. I did mine on Craigslist.com. And why I chose this and what is it? Well, besides the fact that I always use it myself, Craigslist is a useful website that offers a lot of benefits. It's like a virtual marketplace where you can buy things you want or sell stuff you don't need anymore. You could find great deals on items, housing, and jobs in your own neighborhood. It is easy to use and you get to talk directly to users nearby. It is a place to find good deals, get rid of stuff, or discover local opportunities. In addition, you could also find services that other people offer. What are the problems with this website? One of the problems that I found with this website is that it is old fashioned, has an old fashioned look and a feel. The design hasn't changed much over the years, especially that I've been using it for a long time. It's always been the same. And for this, it can make it confusing to navigate. Another issue is safety. The reason safety is an issue because you can talk directly to strangers. However, there's a risk of getting scammed. Some people have faced fake listings or encountered questionable individuals because the site does not do very much to verify its users. So you got to be very careful when you're using it because you don't know who you're going to run into or if it's even the right item that you're selling. Sometimes it's not the right item. It's actually one time we bought some washers, and when we got there, it wasn't even the right washer. It was a totally different one. So for that reason, you just got to be very careful. So, what is your intention to update this website? So, in order to fix those problems, an intention would be to make Craigslist better. Two things can help. First, I would change how it looks to be more modern and easier to use. This will make it less confusing and better for everybody. Second, I would make sure that people are who they say they are before they can use the website. This way, it will be safer to talk to others and do deals. Making these changes will improve Craigslist so it's more comfortable and trustworthy for everyone, when they want to buy or sell things and connect with their community. Yeah, I think these are two very important things. I will show you a picture um, of the website of how it looks, and it is very plain, and I feel like it needs a little bit more modern look to it. Definitely, that's for sure. What are your objectives by updating and modifying this website? Updating or modifying a website like Craigslist can have important goals. One goal is to make it simpler to use, so people can find what they want. Make it simpler to use so people can find what they want quickly. Another aim is to make it look better and more modern, which can attract more users and keep them interested. Safety is also a big concern, so improving security measures can help users feel safer when interacting with others. Making the website work well on phones and tablets is another objective, as many people use these devices to browse the internet. Overall, the changes aim to create a more enjoyable, safer, and user-friendly experience for everyone who uses the website. So this is what I was saying earlier about how you want to make it a little bit more modern and make it safer. And then, so these are examples of people that can use it. Three personas. So, for example, an elderly lady named Emily. This is just people I made up. Say her age 75. She's a female. She could have basic computer skills, limited experience with technology, and then, for example, a physical condition she could have would be arthritis in the hands, and then maybe she has to use a computer with a larger font. So Emily might use Craigslist to find local services such as someone to clean her house or her yard work, since these tasks might be difficult for her to do due to her arthritis. She could also look for furniture that is easier for her to manage given her physical condition. So yeah, so with this, you could find somebody to help her around the house. 'Cause, people offer services on there, and this would work good for her. And then what else? So like I made up one like a tech savvy, somebody that tech savvy. Taylor is just a person. Made up age 28, gender non-binary. Since that's a gender now, I have figured to mix it up a little bit. Computer skills, I would say he's advanced, comfortable with technology and online platforms. Physical conditions, no significant physical limitations. So Taylor could use Craigslist to buy and sell items, find local events, or even offer freelance services online. Their advanced computer skills would allow them to navigate the platform effortlessly and make the most of its features. So that's just another example of somebody who would also be able to use this. And then beginner band. So this is age 35 male. Computer skills basic, requires reader screen software navigation because his physical conditions, visual impairment, uses assist technology. So Ben could also use this. He could also use his website. Ben could use Craigslist with the help of a screen reader software to buy and sell items or find local events and activities. They may find it important to ensure that listings include detailed descriptions to make the platform accessible for their needs. And so that's for my 3 personas that we needed. Same category, web pages. So I chose Facebook Marketplace and eBay. Why you choose these web pages? I chose Facebook Marketplace and eBay because they are 2 popular websites where you can buy and sell stuff online. Facebook Marketplace is cool because it is connected to Facebook, a place many people already use. You can find things from people in your local area, which is handy. You can also see who you're dealing with and if you have friends in common, which might make you feel safer. So it kind of goes back to on Craigslist, you buying stuff from strangers. Well, this one you could at least know it's really them for the most part. Or like see if you have friends in common. eBay is like a big online auction. People put stuff up for sale and you can bid on it or just buy it as a set price. It's like a huge garage sale, but you can find things from all over the world. People use it to sell new and used things. You can often get things for a good deal. Both websites let you look for things you want to sell or sell things you don't need anymore. They're easy to use, but eBay is more global, while Facebook Marketplace is more local and connected to people you might already know. We mentioned before. Yeah, so eBay, you're buying for strangers, a little different but similar. What components of these websites inspire you? The parts of these websites that stood out are how easy they make buying and selling. On Facebook Marketplace, I like how it's linked to my social circle and make it feel secure. eBay's auction style lets me try for a good deal, and I can shop worldwide. Both offer search tools, clear pictures, and ways to connect with sellers. These parts make it finding what I want and making deals simple and convenient. So what I liked about these, they're just simple, kind of how instead of Craigslist it's just listing, and these are just images that I chose. 2 examples right here. Let me see if I could go. So here's the Facebook Marketplace images. Let's see how there's like large images and clear listings. It's all nice and clear. And then for the next one would be like eBay, like the auction so it's pretty straightforward too. He plays bid and big images. You can see everything pretty good. And then for my similar but not the same category web pages, I chose Airbnb and Uber. Why you choose these pages? I chose these because I selected Airbnb and Uber because they're game changers in their own ways. Airbnb lets people rent out their homes or rooms, which is different from regular hotels. It is cool how you can stay in unique places and meet locals. Uber is another interesting choice because it's not a traditional taxi service. You use an app to get rides from regular people who drive their own cars. It's more flexible and often cheaper. Both Airbnb and Uber use technology to shake up how we stay and move around. They show how the internet can create new and different options, making things more convenient and often more personal for us. So you're using your own stuff. Yeah, similar, different. What components are those websites inspired you? What caught my attention were the innovations, features of Airbnb and Uber websites. On Airbnb, I was impressed by how easy it is to explore unique places to stay. The detailed listings with photos, reviews, and host profiles make it feel like you're getting a sneak peek into someone's life. It's exciting to see the variety of options available, from cozy cabins to stylish apartments. With Uber, I like how simple it is to get a ride. The app's real-time tracking lets you see the driver's location and estimated arrival time. It's convenient to pay through the app without needing cash. The driver ratings add a sense of accountability and safety. The ability to choose different types of rides, like a standard car or a larger one for groups, impressed me as well. Both websites use technology to connect people in new ways, making travel and transportation more personalized and friendly user. Yeah, I've used both of these, and I will. They're definitely they're pretty convenient, and these are the images that inspired me for the so Airbnb. Let's see if I have the images for Airbnb. So the layout, how it's all detailed, and you can see they have a good setup. And then for the Uber, also the Uber tracking, how you can see where exactly your driver's at. It gives you the price right away, and you could even give them a tip if you want. So neither similar nor same category web pages. So I chose YouTube and LinkedIn. Why I chose those web pages? I chose YouTube and LinkedIn because they show how the internet offers different things for us. YouTube, for example, is like a big library of videos where you can watch funny stuff, learn new things, or even share your own videos. It's about entertainment and sharing ideas visually. On the other hand, LinkedIn is more about jobs and careers. It helps you connect with people in your field, share off your skills, and find job opportunities. It's like a place where you can make professional friends and build your career path. These websites remind us that the internet isn't just one thing, but it's a whole bunch of different places where you can learn, have fun, and even work on our future goals. So, what components of these websites inspired you? The things that stood out to me on YouTube and LinkedIn were pretty interesting. On YouTube, I like how easy it is to find all kinds of videos. The way they organize their videos into channels and suggest similar stuff is very convenient. It's like a huge library of videos you can explore. On LinkedIn, I was impressed by how it helps you show off your skills, connect with professionals. The profiles that list your experiences and education are like your online resume. It's also neat how you can see what others are doing in your field and find job listings. Both websites make it easy to find what you're looking for, whether it's entertainment or career related stuff. So these are some YouTube channels, the images I picked. You can find more over here. I have more over here. So these are just how the way it's laid out, how their YouTube channels, and I believe this one. And you can go by category, if whatever you want to watch. So whatever your entertainment is. And then LinkedIn. So this is an example, like someone's profile. It gives their name, their title, what they do, their information. This one has where they studied. And then it gives a description about themselves. You put, your bio. Okay, so the problem with Craigslist is that I found was this is this main website right here. This is how it looks originally. See if I can find a better one. So it's just really plain. It's just a listing, versus the other one. They're more the more they have pictures and stuff, and this one just, I feel like it's just way too plain and it's been like that for too long. So my proposal, my solution for this would be, I made the drawing sketches, the paper prototypes, and so these are the sections that it actually has 9. First one would be like housing, and then for sale, resumes, jobs, community services, discussion forums, gigs, and then also nearby other Craigslist. So kind of got the idea from the other ones where they're big icons with images. So you click on that, and then on the left side you have your calendar day. You could go when people post it, and then your create button on the left side, and then your top is the name, obviously, and what city you're in. Then you have your go back button in case you for error you can go back. Then you have your home button, so you can go to the home page. This would be considered your home page. And then you could also have your English, and then you have a search bar, a quick search on the top right. So once you click on one of these icons, with, for example, this one would be like the for sale, and you know that because on the left it says for sale, and on the left hand side I have a listing, so you can put stuff for sale from, you can click A to B, or you can do the price range, set it from from the minimum amount of money to the maximum amount of money, or you can do miles, like from the closest items that are close to you, the closest to the farthest. And then on the very bottom left there's a reset button, so if you just want to reset your search. And then and then the same thing on the right, at the top right, quick search and all that in English. And then on this one, this is the way I would do it. You have your picture, whatever they're selling, the price on the top, and then the name on the bottom, and also a quick for the steps, because the other one you have to click on it. This is like a quicker step. You could just hit the question mark, and it sends them an automatic message like right away, like, is it still available? Versus having to click on it and then click a message again. It's fewer steps. So we clicked on, say, the car, right in the middle. Say we clicked on it, and then it would give you the car. It has on the right side, it has the person, the seller name, and then a rating. We'd be able to give them a rating, because the original one doesn't have a rating about stars, like 5 stars or 3 stars or whatever, up to 5. And then it has have a verified check, make sure that it's really them, because I know they had to show their ID or something to verify it's really them. And then you call, and then have like a little message on the bottom where you can send them a message about it. So that would be my proposal for that. How do you plan to do your quantitative research? So goal, right? We've set a goal. Understand your user opinions on Craigslist issues and improvements. And then a survey. Create an online survey with easy questions like rating website satisfaction and suggestion improvements. Participants. Ask people who use Craigslist to fill out the survey. Collect data. Gather answers from the survey over a few weeks. Then analyze. Look at the ratings and suggest suggestions to find out what people want to improve the most. Results. Use the findings to decide which issue to fix first on Craigslist's website. What are your interview/survey questions for qualitative research? Qualitative, sorry. Can you describe any challenges or frustrations you've experienced while using the Craigslist website to buy or sell items? What specific changes or improvements would you make your experience on Craigslist more enjoyable and user-friendly? Have you ever felt concerned about safety when using Craigslist? If yes, can you share any thoughts or suggestions on how the website could enhance safety measures? What are tasks for qualitative research? Designing questions. I help come up with good questions to ask people during interviews or surveys, or finding patterns. I assist in looking for similar pages, similar things people say, to see what's important. And also understanding data, I guide in figuring out what all the answers mean and what we can learn from them. Then making reports. I can help put together a summary of what we found to share with others. What are tasks for quantitative research? Making surveys. I can help create questions for surveys to ask lots of people to analyze the numbers. I can assist in looking at the numbers and finding trends or patterns, calculating results. I help figure out what the numbers mean and if they are important. Summarizing data. I can help make reports to show what we learned from the numbers. Why do you think those tasks are good ones to test your prototype? Testing a prototype using these tasks is really useful. Crafting good questions helps us learn how people use it. Analyzing data finds patterns, which shows us what's happening. Figuring out results gives us numbers to understanding if it works. Summing up everything in reports helps us explain to others so we know if the prototype is a good or needs changes. These tasks together give a clear picture of how well the prototype works and what we can do to make it even better. What are your plans to analyze your qualitative research? I'll study the interviews and surveys to find common ideas and feelings. Then I'll group them to see what's important and share those insights. What are your plans to analyze your quantitative research? I'll look at the numbers from surveys, see what they mean when combined, and share what I find. What can you possibly drive from your testing results? From testing results, I can figure out what works well, what needs fixing, and what people like or don't like. This helps improve things and make them better for everybody. And these are some qualitative survey questions for the users. 1, what do you like the most about using Craigslist to buy or sell things? 2, what can you share an example of a positive interaction you had on Craigslist? 3, what improvements would make Craigslist easier or more enjoyable for you to use? And this would be like a Likert scale, like we had in the example. How satisfied are you with your overall experience using Craigslist for buying or selling items? So this would be a good one maybe to email after, they've successfully purchased something. You could put 1 very satisfied, or 2 dissatisfied, 3 satisfied, or 4 very satisfied. No neutral, because we want to get a positive, either positive or negative. And then another one would be, please rate the ease of navigation, usability of Craigslist website. Same thing, a little different. 1 very difficult, 2 difficult, 3 easy, or 4 very easy. And then to what extent do you agree with the statement, I find Craigslist to be a reliable platform for finding and listing items? So this one's just a simple, I agree. I disagree, or 2, I disagree. So these are just, 3 different ones that I think would work very well. So thank you, and that is it. Bye-bye.